Okay, South Park is in season 28 now, apparently. I think I mentioned this was a bit of contention last time with a very short season 27. This one is a special Halloween episode. If you recall, in season 27, episode 3, Mr. Marsh shut down Tegrity Farms after his failed weed business. He then moves his family into a rest home, which sucks, of course. In the meantime, Trump is bulldozing the East Wing of the White House because today's headlines. Apparently, Satan is upset because Trump is bulldozing the East Wing to build a ballroom and not a nursery because, if you've been watching this season and the very short last season, Satan is pregnant with Trump's baby. Trump meets with his advisors, who say that someone wants to sabotage Satan's baby. J.D. Vance looks very nervous for good reason. And there's this Pam Bondi brown nose joke, which is kind of a running gag throughout this episode. One of Trump's advisors, Stephen Miller, believes that demolishing the East Wing is unleashing some kind of wrath. Vengeful wrath. J.D. Vance calls Peter Thiel, who has Cartman sedated after events from the last episode. Vance tells Thiel that someone is on to him, and Thiel and Cartman need to stay hidden for now. Kyle and Kenny come to visit Stan, who tells them that they're afraid to admit that South Park sucks now. Is this meta-commentary? Oh yes, and because of all the political stuff. They even start some kind of subreddit on the whole thing. Trump then meets with his advisors again to say he's being visited by a mysterious figure of a woman in the hat, which is the title of the episode. Definitely a play on The Woman in the Yard, a very good film if you haven't seen it. The Woman in the Hat is apparently Trump's wife, who's been very conspicuously absent throughout this whole Trump-Satan subplot. Stan wakes up to find that his new subreddit has hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Like, you should subscribe to me if you haven't already. Anyway, Stan goes into phase 2, which is to start cryptocurrency with all the disclaimers. It looks like Kyle's cousin is back to give crypto advice, and I can't remember the last time we saw this character. Stan is really trying to get his money from this fast so he can move out of the rest home. Meanwhile, in the White House, paranormal investigators go to investigating the rectoplasm on Pam Bondi's nose. Trump thinks that they're trying to create fake news and has the paranormal investigators arrested. Meanwhile, Stan's trying to dump his cryptocurrency for some fast cash, but Kyle doesn't like what's going on, thinking that Stan is in it for himself. Kyle's cousin visits Don Jr. at the White House, and there's an appearance by the head of the FCC in his saluting cast. Bondi then gathers everyone up in the White House to have a seance. The woman in the hat shows up, and Trump wants to stop her after hearing Bondi call out the name of Epstein. Bondi calls Vance out as a liar, but Kyle's cousin actually comes out as a liar out of fear of his crypto scheme. And then Kyle's cousin is then arrested. Stan realizes that his crypto scheme won't work, but Kyle seems to think that things will go back to the way things were. We see Stan trying to adapt to his life at the rest home, and the woman in the hat is in the crumbling White House. All in all, a pretty good and interesting episode. Did you like it? Go ahead and leave a comment below.